dear Libra, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of June with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. If you want to watch the channel's reading in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And this will be a love reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. And I usually read for the empath side of the story within this dynamic, but also remember that the other person holds up a mirror of your shadow. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. Yeah, I can also recommend that you watch the previous love reading for May, because that's the energy right now, and this will be the prediction for June. I had to fix the candle, it was suffocating itself, so I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see Page of Wands and the Two of Cups. So it's someone that's in love with you, but refuses to talk to you or make any forward movement or send any messages. Okay, so I called the divine. I felt like they were out of hope, so that was what I suffocated there. So I called the divine with love and light, and here we have the Tower with the Two of Cups in the reversed. So what I'm feeling here is that this person, Page of Wands, in the reverse, refusing to reach out, is feeling that something disastrous has happened. I actually feel like they feel that you don't love them anymore, that you have no love for them. Okay, so I called the four archangels in the four corners of the world, and here we see the Eight of Swords in the reverse with the Two of Cups. Eights are an eternity symbol. It's like this. And it usually means karma. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse, it might be that you, since this is Swords card, it might have been that you have freed yourself from this relationship. This is almost like coming out of prison. And it feels like they want you to be free, okay? Maybe they love you enough to let you go, okay? So I call the 6 elements. And here we have Page of Coins in the reverse with the Two of Cups in the reverse. It's also a matter of being chicken, okay? Not being brave enough to maybe do what it takes in this situation to get it on the right keel again, or like get it upright again, or get it working again. It's a sense of hopelessness again, as I felt with the Page of Wands in the reverse, that maybe the person doesn't know where to start. They don't know if you love them, or if you have started to maybe grow out of the relationship, or heal from the relationship, or move on from the relationship, that you are free. And so they don't feel it's no use in putting in effort, basically. Okay. 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Libra viewers. So I want my dear Libra to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So creative success and the devil. Maybe this person is craving success too much, or you are doing that. and it becomes more important than the relationship. It might be that you have shown this person that you have other priorities, and that's why they suffocate their message in their throat. Okay. So I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you, the person most on your mind and your relationship in June. The new bottom of the deck, it's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's consequences of a karma, or it's kind of a negative karma. Negative doesn't mean bad per se. It just means that whatever we have given out will come back to us. So it can be a good thing as well. If you have given up good things, you're like, as you sow you shall reap. So if you have sowed good things will come back. But this is about things coming back, like boomeranging back. So if we play it cool, people will believe we are cool, and that we don't care, for example. Or since this person isn't reaching out, that will give you the idea that they are cool and don't care. So I don't know, maybe it's something in that department. And here is the old bottom of the deck, and it's 5 of Wands. So at least the fighting has stopped. So if there has been any kind of conflict, it might have started like that you had conflict together, like you didn't see eye to eye, or you didn't feel like you were a good match, and this has then progressed into there's no idea to fight for this relationship. So it's a lot of hopelessness and giving up, even if there's love there. I've seen that there's love there, but we don't want to fight for something that the other person doesn't want. You don't want to do that. The other person doesn't want to do that. And also we don't want to fight for something that's going to end up in a fight anyway. Okay. So this is what's on your mind with the person most on your mind. And this is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind with you. Here is your feelings towards them, the bond between you two, their feelings towards you. And this is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here. And we have a Queen of Cups in the reverse. So Queen of Cups in the reverse. Someone being like over dramatic, a little bit of martyr, probably feeling like they are not worthy. Maybe both you and the other person is acting the same. It might be that you fail to reach out because you feel like there's no use. But it's very likely that the other person feels the same way too. But we see this person is kind of turning their back against this person. So that might either mean that this person is aiming their forces towards you, or you have put your back towards them. So we'll see. We need to see more cards to understand this a little bit better. And here we have what's on your mind with the person most on your mind. So this makes things a little bit clearer. From what I'm seeing here is that you feel codependent to this situation, and that the other person is not doing the best they can to have a healthy relationship with you. They might be over dramatic, and that goes for you too. In that case, you might not display as much, but you might cause drama maybe. So they are over dramatic. They might be also, you feel that they are using or abusing you, or they have addictions. Really you have decided that this is a self-destructive relationship. And I think the other person knows it too. So neither of you wants to instigate the relationship or make it continue. But in the same time, you are kind of chained to this situation. Very vulnerable and emotional to this situation, chained to this situation. So it's almost like your emotions are keeping control over you and making you unable to, for example, move forward. Because we constantly think about the other person, and it might not even be think, it can be, it comes a feeling and you remember the other person, or you start to feel anxious and then you think about your problems. Or so it seems like it comes as a feeling that's keeping you chained to this situation and to this person. We can even be addicted to another person, or even addicted to love, the high of being in love, or the drama in a relationship. So particularly the later one, being addicted to a certain drama. Okay, so this is what's on their mind with you. And we have the Tower. So I definitely feel like you are in the same place in this relationship, but both of you, I think that it's disastrous, but it's also disastrous for your emotional life that it's not working out. So both of you are kind of upset and hurting in this situation, and feeling helpless. One feeling helpless because they're falling, and the other one feeling helpless because they are chained to the situation. So the one falling might feel like they are thrown out, and the one chained might feel like even if they throw this person out, they're still chained to the situation or to the person emotionally. Like there's a link of addiction, but also emotion that makes us feel a little bit trapped in our own attachment to the situation. Okay, and this is the bond between you two, and we have a 9 of coins in the reverse, which is kind of healthy in this situation. It means that we are choosing loneliness, or even like a little bit of a desert period to figure things out. So you might be in separation, or that you are in distance from each other and doing things on your separate parts. So this is a singles energy, and when it's in the reverse, it's also like a desert energy. Nothing really good is happening, or not anything overwhelming is happening, but at least we are taking care of ourselves. We are like the camel in the desert, being able to go for miles on end without the things that we are addicted to or that we miss so dearly. Okay, and this is your feelings towards the other person. And we have a 2 of swords. 2 of swords is actually Libra. It comes in the reversed here, so you're trying to put logic over your emotion because you feel addicted to the situation. But with the 2 of swords in the reversed, it's really just like being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So the hard place might be the desert, and the rock might be the attachment that you have to this other person. You turned your back towards the moon and blindfolded yourself. So it means that you want to disconnect from these emotions here. With the Queen of Cups, we don't want to have them. But usually there's some clue here in these emotions. So the best way would be to stay logic, but still turn to the emotions and, you know, look them out. What's this emotion? What's it about? Is it located in my body? Does it have a texture, a momentum, a feel to it? Can I maybe name it? It's almost like creating a new language together with your emotions, so you get to know yourself better, because this is really being lost also in the fog. So I don't know where you find the fog in the desert, but it comes from you here, from you not being able to connect with your emotion in a healthy way and sort them out without becoming like overly craving the person or needing them now, or things similar to this. So I would urge you to roll out the red carpet for your emotions, check them out, see what they are saying. Even if they say, I can't live with this other person, they are the only happiness I have in my whole life, and you know that it's not logic because you had a lot of drama and conflict in this relationship, you still let it be there. Because it might be a lot of these emotions that also created drama and conflict in the relationship. It doesn't have to be the relationship that's the problem. It can be that the unprocessed emotions are the problem. Ignoring the emotions might be the problem. So we'll see this other person, their feelings for you. Oh, we have the King of Swords here. So this person is trying to be very logic, but it's easier for them because I think they feel abandoned here with the tower thingy. So might even be that you have broken free from some kind of control that they had over you. Like, this is the tower, they lived in the top of the tower, they were the ego king, and then you threw them out, or you said, okay, so this is not going to happen anymore, because you felt maybe used and abused and emotionally conflicted and like addicted. So I'm thinking this person is, as I said, it's easy for them to stay very cool because they were thrown out from the tower. So now they're really in a protective mood, and even more so than you, I would say. Okay. So this is your behaviors and attitudes, and we have a 6 of coins in the reverse. So it's a refusal to make good with this person because you feel like they are not giving you enough. This card is connected to the devil. So you have decided that this is a relationship which doesn't fulfill you, but you're still addicted to it. So it doesn't fulfill your needs, or it doesn't make you feel happy, or the other person doesn't give they doesn't apply themselves to the relationship and give their fair share to it. So therefore you feel like you are in love with someone totally unnecessary, because this person is never going to make you happy. They are not going to fulfill your needs. They don't even try to be nice towards you. So I understand a little bit better why you feel the 2 of swords here. You don't want to feel your emotion for this person, because having all this love for this person, this is connected to the Lover's card, it means that you were addicted to a situation where a person might have played a really cruel game of being very cool in the relationship. But that wasn't what I felt in the beginning. So we can see this is a tower, there's a lot of, it's a wall here, and this is a lot of armor here and a sword. So we don't really know the person that's inside, because the person that's inside refuses to show themselves. It's a mask, it's an armor, it's a wall around both their heart and they probably have very strong boundaries. And this is their behaviors and attitudes, and we have a Queen of Swords here. So King of Swords, Queen of Swords, they see this as a war, that both people are in a war, and that both people are stubborn and they are not going to be the one that yields. So they have immense resilience. Okay, they can also go for miles without giving in to this, because the things that most important for them isn't to have a relationship with you. It's about not giving in to you, or giving in to what you want from them. So they're going to act very cold and cutting. But I'm still feeling that we have the pages in the reverse inside this person. So that's what they're hiding inside of here, but that doesn't really help, and it makes it very healthy for you to move out of the relationship, but without suffocating your own emotions, because you have a healing opportunity here. If you often fall in love with people that's unavailable, to make your own to make yourself more available for your own emotion might actually heal that sort of attachment. So you're in a golden position right now to heal yourself, because this person is not going to let you back. So you're not going to have your happily ever after with this person, and therefore you are going to have to fix it yourself, and without blinding yourself to the situation, but actually looking at the emotional aspect of it and healing it step by step. Because here you're refusing to give in to a person that refuses to give to you. So that's like step 1. And this is the outcome. So 4 of Cups. Here I'm actually seeing this other person. For many of you, the Libra might be on this side, because this is Libra, this is Aquarius. Here we have also a little minor arcana Libra card. So if you're a cross watcher, you might say, but it's the Libra that's... Yes, in that case it is, okay? And here we have a Four of Cups, so I think this shows this person's emotions. They are sulking. They feel that you did something here with maybe you hurt their ego in some way, that's most likely, and then they became the martyr, and they are not going to reinstigate anything with you, even if they want to, with the pages that we saw that was in the reversed. And they might also have like an idea here with the Queen of Swords that it's for the best, and it's better to let you go and find someone that can give you what you need, and that can love you in the way that would make you calm and satisfied. So I think that's nice in a way. Queen of Swords is like a little bit like a human rights lawyer, and this is the judge of that court. So even if I'm feeling very pointy, sticky energy, I'm thinking the love that the person is displaying in this moment is actually caring for that you get what you didn't get from them. So that's nice, I guess. But in the same time, this is a lie, because not like they, on a surface level, they want that, but on deeper end, they are really just a martyr, you know, wants to be wooed, wants to be placed back. This is 4, this is 4 times 4. They want to be you to place them back on the tower, on the high pedestal. Probably wants you crawling there and saying that you're sorry and that you love them forever and ever. And as long as they don't get that, they will have this armor up. I'm actually feeling this person is worse off than you, because they have a lot of, you have a little mask here, but they have like their whole life is a mask. So and their outcome is also a mask, like a person refusing to have happiness or invite love or any kind of beautiful thing in their life. They decide to live in the desert and maybe in the top of a tower, so they are not really living. They're almost like an immortal vampire or something, living in a casket by day and, you know, I don't know, sucking blood by night. So it probably shows a deeper trauma that this person can't even begin to touch. Your trauma is at least at the surface level now and being able to be healed, but this person won't heal it. You're going to have to heal it for yourself. You're going to have to find find your emotions and heal them. Be the ambulance for your own emotions. Be the paramedic and the nurse and the anesthetic, whatever you need. Be that for yourself. Like, take really good. You can also be your own parent. Seeing that this emotion are like a little baby that has a lot of needs that's unfulfilled. They have not been fed, they have a wet diaper, someone have forgotten them in a attic somewhere, they're just crying and crying, and so you can take care of them. Instead of ignoring this baby crying, you can take care of them, and that will make you heal. And so then you will outgrow this person most likely. Okay. So what does this person want to say to you? I don't think I ever truly knew you. I don't think they ever really made an effort to get to know you, because they are so preoccupied with keeping their armor on and their protection up. So they might have investigated you like a detective or police or I don't know, CIA, FBI, but I don't think they ever cared for really getting to know you. I think they had an idea of who you are that was probably much worse than reality. So that's also made them kind of justify their armors here and their walls and whatnot, because they said, on a surface level, this person says they love me, but on a deep level, they're probably like this and this and this and this and this. And that's the person talking about their own shadow. It's the same with you. You think that this person has a lot of lovely qualities. You're also talking about your shadow. It's not this person. It's just you putting the picture, your image of your shadow on this person, and then you fall in love with them. And this person might have had problems like with, I don't know, narcissistic parents, or being raised by wolves, or I don't know, dinosaurs, Tyrannosaurus Rex maybe, so they put an image of the Tyrannosaurus Rex on you and say, you're the dinosaur, like they're really dangerous, just destroying, dramatic, like this. And that's their their drama, their projection onto you, coming from their old trauma. And your projection might be that, for example, you haven't been loved properly, given you might not have get a lot of attentions, and maybe you got attention when you gave a lot of love or did something extraordinary for the people in your life. So you have tried to do extraordinary things, and with all this effort, you of course want some effort back, and that haven't happened. So the best way is to give yourself things back. Okay. The person wants to marry you, but they want to have a very high and dry marriage. Okay, you could be together but never being really close. They can be with you, but they can never be really alive. They will still be this vampire person that they don't let you get to know them, and they don't get to know you. They feel some connection with you, like out of their robotic existence here. And but they want the old rules back, like that you would submit to them and put them on the tower here, and they can be not having to come out of their shell, but still be with you, because they need you in their life. I don't know what to say about that. I think the person needs a little bit of a wake-up call. Sorry for my voice. But we have swords here, so we'll see if they get some. Have they understand like anything? Yes, they are about to. I'm walking through the dark night of my soul. So that's a good thing. So maybe there's hope for this person too, that they will, like this deep need here, which is coming from this loss of you here, is making them realize that you were valuable to them in their life, but they don't think they ever truly knew you, because maybe they didn't thought that you had it in them to, that you had it in you to throw them out like this. And now they're walking through the dark night of their soul, and they want to marry you, but this strange marriage. But many people live in marriages like this. I don't think it's a good fit for you though. If they meet another robotic person, then both people could live like separate lives with this kind of deserty relationship, and they could still feel like they have someone they can run and cry to, or not cry, but like at least hold the little finger. And if they have a problem, and then they can go out, like toughen themselves up and go out in life again. So I don't think this would make you very happy, this kind of relationship. Sometimes we love a person so much that it doesn't matter if they never going to let you in, because you love them anyway, and that's that. But for you, you seem to long for something more deeper, more alive, more passionate, and then this wouldn't make you fulfilled. Okay, so I'm going to take cards for you now, see what you want to say. You need more time to heal and find yourself, and that's kind of the advice for this whole reading. Take this time to heal yourself emotionally, and get to know your own emotional life, be the ambulance to your own inner child and your own hurt, like broken heart, and whatever is you are covering up a little bit here. So take good care of you, be the best partner, the best parent to you that you can ever have, and that will put you where you want to be. Okay, so that's the recipe to get the happiness that you have craved. So don't miss that, just thinking that, no, I need this person to come and fix this. It's not going to happen. You have a lot of insecurities, and yes, that's why you got chained to this situation in the first place, because you didn't believe that you were worthy of more love than what you could get from like a rock or something undead. Okay, and we were always meant to be together. I think you're agreeing there, but I don't know where we should place the focus to get this being together, because there's no being together. It's you being attached to them, they refusing you, maybe even letting you live outside the tower while they live inside it, and you know, not opening the door to let you in while you are putting maybe a lot of food and substances in a little basket that they can holler up to their tower. So it's not the best situation for you, basically. See if there's one more thing you would want to say to them. I want to find someone new. So at least you agree on that, because that was, I felt in the beginning of the reading, that they wanted you to find someone that's can give you what you need on your level, and maybe they can be open to find someone on their level where they can live. I'm feeling like Spartans, okay. Greece Spartans raised their children to be soldiers already in 6 years old, and they were then totally separated from their mothers so that they would be tough and hardcore and, you know, close their little heart in as far as it could go. So I don't know if this is a ancient warrior or a modern warrior that needs a warrior mate to live their little bit robotic, a very protective life. Okay, so I will. Okay, I'm hearing a song here. It's from a Swedish group. Seeing if I can get some more clues. They are singing this in Swedish, and the song is much better in Swedish. It's good in English, but better in Swedish. So I will send you, if I remember the whole song, I will put both of them in the description box. As far as it goes now, I only remember Swedish, that it's Swedish. It's a song about a Swedish king that went to many wars, and then you can understand the mentality of this person, because this person is like this, and this is what's important for them, to be grand and you know, being like feeling this fighting spirit and being celebrated by the masses of people, and so that would maybe make them feel a little bit of a small hooray inside of them, not much more, but at least that will give them some satisfaction. And then we have honeymoon, when I'm asking the divine what's going to happen here between you two. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, holiday in the desert, maybe going to the desert on a honeymoon. That's actually another song. If I have room in the description box, I will put it there. So be a little bit serious now. What's the outcome for this relationship? Let go of control issues, honeymoon, and healing family issues. So this is what you can do. I don't think you can do this with this person as of now. They need to be a little bit more grinded through this dark night of the soul thingy, but you can heal this. You love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So you can also do an exercise where you see yourself as a 2 or 3 year old and let your parents come to the playground where you are playing, and then you can go on a picnic together. You can talk. You can do this also with siblings, with aunts and school teachers, or whomever you have a little issue with, or just to check that there's no issue. If they can be a very healing experience, these kind of exercises, so I would urge you to try one out. And this let go of control honeymoon, it still shows that you have a very beautiful energy of love together, but you can't do anything about it just right now. So just let it unfold naturally, and I think enjoy your own life, and maybe enjoy the connection that you feel with this person as a little bit of a little shiny crystal in your life that you can, yes, that person, even if you don't have that in reality. I'm thinking something going on here. It's you sending a loving energy to this person. Maybe it will help them through the dark night of the soul here. Okay. So taking cards from their soul. Okay, what their soul wants to say to you. A reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So it's letting go on control. spending time here in the desert a little bit, finding yourself out. Maybe not 40 years, but 40 years in the desert. And then we have this beautiful dove with their soul above their head there. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So as I said, it's time to heal yourself, to actually access your emotion. Doing this healing ritual with parents and caretakers of old will help you a great deal. And it's the recipe to get the happiness that you want. And so this whole what's happening here, it's the recipe to actually become blissed and happy. So this is not a bad thing that's happening. It's a good thing. So I'm going to figure out your songs and put them in the description box, and you can go and watch your reading, the True Thoughts and Feelings, in the True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. That will probably tell you more about this story, or the reading, what do they want to happen between you for your sign. You can also watch the same love reading for May. That will be probably the energy right now, and this will be a little bit prediction for June.
Jet planes in the night sky with you.
Today, if you can't get enough of my readings on YouTube, you can now become a member to my channel and get access to premium content videos. There are 3 different levels to choose from. You can become a supportive member and get personal and spiritual growth readings for the collective.
Getting high in the sunrise with you.
The second option is to become an extended member, where you get access to the collective readings from the previous level, and you will also be able to see all the channel's astrological tarot readings for all the signs ahead of time and ads free.
Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no I do. And I wish that I could build a time machine.
The third option is to become a full member, where you get access to all the perks from the previous levels. And on top of that, you will get short personal readings from me every week. It is very similar to super chat readings, but here you subscribe instead of paying for super chats.
'Cause time moves on, and now you're gone. Oh, if only I could build a time machine, I'd come and get you.
There is a lot of other perks that's available for all levels, as membership loyalty badges, custom emojis, and other special features.
I'd come and get you. I can't forget you. I miss you. I miss you, I miss you all the time. I wish that.
If you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to see the join button, where you can learn more about the membership. You can also follow the link in the description box to check this out. And if you are still not convinced that this is a good option for you, you can become a member just to support my channel and help me keep on doing readings for all the astrological signs. I hope you will join, and we will have so much fun together. Thank you for watching this far. I'm sending you all my love and all my gratitude.